Good Monday, everyone. Welcome to GardenStateWeather.com and GardenStateWeather.blogspot.com, providing superior forecasting for the summer and also for everyone for the northern mid-Atlantic region 24 hours a day. I'm forecaster Robert Smith. This is the daily video forecast discussion for this gorgeous Monday after an absolutely fantastic beach weekend, or you couldn't ask for better weather for this first full weekend of summer 2016. And we've got the details coming up on the holiday weekend, the 4th of July, big getaway. This is a short week for a lot of people. Summertime is here, and this picture shows it. Just gorgeous. Video forecast discussion up next for the 27th of June, 2016. Gorgeous morning out there today. We have temperatures in the upper 50s and low to mid 60s already, approaching 70 in New York City, and in the upper 60s here in southern Philadelphia, Pennsylvania here, and to 70 degrees right along the coast too in a few spots. So these clouds here are going to give way to lots of sunshine. In fact, it is mostly sunny. We moved through the visible this morning. We only have some low clouds here. This is some dense fog from, let's say, Atlantic City south through Ocean City and parts of Lewis, Delaware here, and this will be burning off in the next couple of hours. These showers will stay to our north and west, but we do have a front coming through the region and area of low pressure too, which will bring the threat of some scattered to isolated showers and thunderstorms to the region tomorrow. We'll get into that in a moment. Morning passive visible satellite imagery this morning shows mostly high scattered clouds across the region. Most skies are sunny. The only problem here is the low clouds. These are low clouds and fog developing across southern New Jersey from Atlantic City south and then to the coastline here of Delaware this morning too. On the water vapor channel, we have a few tufts of, on the visible satellite, we have a few tufts of these cumulus clouds here with some showers under them. And the water vapor channel not showing a heck of a lot of lifting with this as the cold front remains to our west this morning, but there are some showers moving through the upstate Great Lakes here into western New York, and high and dry in the precipitation department over our forecast region today. Storm Prediction Center has placed our area in just a very slight risk here for today. When we go to tomorrow, though, we become a marginal area here from western Jersey through the Pennsylvania region here, the Delmarva region, and just about everywhere except the New Jersey coast and interior here. So west of New York City, the lower Hudson Valley area, and a marginal risk for some strong to isolated scattered showers and thunderstorms tomorrow afternoon and evening. Surf zone forecast for the New Jersey coastal beaches today for Monday, June 27th. Lots of sunshine around the region. High temperatures in the upper 70s, pretty much where they were yesterday. Beach winds out of the south at 10 to 15. That's refreshing. Surf around 3 feet. Light swell. Dominant east swell 1 to 2 feet. Surf temperature is warming up, and it is. I was in the water yesterday in Belmar. 69 degrees right now is the water temperature along most of the Jersey Shore. UVI index today high. Sunscreen's a must, and there is still that moderate threat of rip currents. Means that wind or wave action supports stronger and more frequent rip currents. Always have a flotation device with you. Never swim in unguarded areas and never near piers and jetties. High tide cycles begin after 1 o'clock this afternoon. New York surf zone forecast for today on Monday. Again, rip current risk will be moderate. Wind and wave action supports the development of stronger and more frequent rip currents. Please swim only in life-guarded areas. There is no threat of lightning today. The surf height in the New York waters around 3 feet. Ultraviolet index very high. Sunscreen's a must. Water temperature around 70. Mostly sunny. Max temperature 76. Southerly winds at 10 to 15. High tide cycles begin after 1 p.m. And we have nothing going on in the tropics this morning, and none is forecasted over the next 5 days. And your pollen forecast for today and tomorrow on Monday and Tuesday will be on the low to the medium side with grasses, dock, and plantain. And the pollen will always already continue on the low to the medium side through the remainder of the week. And on the aviational weather deck today, we have a few areas of interior fog here, locations in southeastern Pennsylvania. Reporting some visibility restrictions and some fog this morning, and also in southern New Jersey around Atlantic City we have some low clouds with some of that fog that's in place, and of course over interior Delaware we have also some MVFR, limited IFR conditions. All this is going to improve in the next couple of hours. Mainly VFR. Across most of the region this morning, there is a few showers or a thunderstorm possible toward mid or late afternoon west of I-95 terminals, resulting in some MVFR. Light and variable winds this morning becoming southerly and increasing to 10 to 15 knots this afternoon. Tonight, outside of any showers or thunderstorms, VFR conditions expected. After midnight, multiple models indicate low clouds and fog will work their way into the coastal regions again. We started with this idea introducing some IFR conditions overnight. Now, the outlook for Tuesday through Wednesday afternoon, scattered showers and thunderstorms may produce temporarily locally lower visibilities and ceiling restrictions. A few thunderstorms could also contain some locally gusty winds. Wednesday night through Thursday night, everything is dry, VFR, good flying weather. Friday, there's still a chance of showers and thunderstorms, particularly west of I-95 during the afternoon and early evening hours. Right now, outside of Newark, we're warming it up. It's 70. Dew point is 60. It's a little sticky out there. Humidity 71%. You're going to see that uptick in the dew point and humidity levels during today. Southerly flow out of the southwest at about 5. A few clouds at 18,000 and 25,000. Lots of sunshine out there. And that's the story for today. VFR conditions in place. Philadelphia is in VFR conditions right now and expected for most of the day. Dew point is 62, temperature 65, a little sticky out there, humidity 90%. The wind is southeast at about 3, a few clouds at 11,000 and 25,000. VFR conditions in place. Surface analysis this morning, basically high pressure is in control. We have a few weak troughs across the region. Our next cold front is approaching western Pennsylvania. Some isolated showers or a thunderstorm possible later this afternoon, mainly west of the forecast region. And as we head into tonight, there could be some shower and thunderstorm activity across southern and central Jersey. It will be isolated to scattered, about a 30 or 40% chance. And a series of these weak cold fronts will be moving through the region, the first of which will begin slowly moving into the region on Tuesday morning and Tuesday afternoon. And this will contain some locally isolated to scattered showers and thunderstorms, some of which may train over the same locations, providing some areas with nothing and other areas with too much rain in one sitting, providing for some street and localized urban flooding. And the front will be moving off the coast, and finally high pressure begins to build in for Wednesday afternoon or Wednesday evening, right in through Thursday and into early Friday before the next frontal system approaches. Right now it looks like this is going to stay to our west until we get through Friday night and early Saturday morning. And this cold front will be moving through. There could be another period of isolated showers and a few thunderstorms before everything dries out in time for the holiday weekend. But it looks now that Sunday this is in question too, because the front could stall to the south. There could be areas to the south that have more clouds and the chances of showers around the region, while the northern sections have less cloud cover and less chances of precipitation on Sunday as well. Right now we're looking optimistic, and hopefully this will be much more predominant in dry conditions for most of the region during the day on Sunday, and particularly on Monday on 4th of July. It looks dry for everybody across the forecast region. Let's do your 7-day temperatures here in the low to the mid-80s interior, upper 70s to around 80 or so right along the coast with those southerly flow breezes coming in. Also in the South Shore and east ends of Long Island will be cooled as well into the 70s, and the North Shore too, with the southerly winds on both sides of Long Island Sound here, the North and South Shore. Tuesday, not that much change. We have temperatures again in the mid-80s over the interior, which is normal. Upper 70s to around 80 around the beaches. Again, South Shore, North Shore of Long Island, same story, and we'll watch for sea breeze developments during the afternoon on both days. Temperatures inland on Wednesday, again approaching the low to the mid-80s inland, upper 80s central and southern New Jersey, and the coast as well. Temperatures either side of 80 degrees, all particularly normal for this time of the year. And for the first full week of summer, which is now this week on Thursday, we have bright sunshine and beautiful weather conditions, 80 to 85 degrees across all of the regions, excepting the South Shore and east ends of Long Island and parts of the Jersey coast with those southerly winds. Southerly winds continue in the forecast for Friday. Temperatures again, upper 80s inland, 80 to 85 along the coast. Saturday, same story, beautiful temperatures in the mid and upper 80s. And that forecast will hold hopefully into Sunday, with temperatures again holding in the mid to the upper 80s across the region and upper 70s to around 80 along the coast. Model forecast, high resolution rapid refresh, shows that there will be a shortwave and a trough axis moving through the region, particularly to the north and to the southwest during this afternoon. That could touch up a few isolated shower areas here in northwestern New Jersey, southeastern New York, and that would tend to move toward the coast and into the city. That's possible by late afternoon. Also just south of Philadelphia, or to the south and west of Philadelphia, and that could drive through the northern portions of the region of the Delaware River here into the I-95 corridor. Most of this will be dying out completely as we reach into later tonight. And a general thunderstorm chance will continue better marginally so on Tuesday, particularly Tuesday afternoon and Tuesday evening, with the sunshine working its way through the atmosphere and plenty of moisture in place. But really, these are just pop-up cells with the front that's approaching to the north and west. And these showers and thunderstorms, as they move toward the coast tomorrow evening, first starting out in Pennsylvania, could contain some brief heavy downpours, some lightning, some small hail, and some strong wind gust. And the reason why is that the atmosphere will be precipitously building up with water vapor, and these storms will be moving very slowly and parallel to the front. So they could be producing some heavy gully gushers over brief periods of time in certain locations. Other areas won't see much of anything as the front comes through, and just some isolated to scattered showers around until we get into Wednesday, where everything begins to dry out once again. And that dry forecast holds predominantly through most of Thursday and into early Friday. We wait for the next frontal system to be approaching our area probably on Friday night, early Saturday morning, and we'll extrapolate that out on the GFS right now. If we can pull this up, we'll move along from Thursday into Friday. Now, Friday night and Saturday again, the front coming through just to our west could introduce a few isolated to scattered showers and even a thunderstorm around the region. Most of this will be exiting very quickly on Saturday, and then a beautiful weekend looks to be in control. Still, the front will be nearby across the south, and we could be painting some shower and thunderstorms depending on how far south this is. So if you're in Delaware, you'd be mindful of this. This could be a little bit further north than indicated. But if not, then everything just dries out, and predominantly our weather remains high and dry right through the 4th of July. Just beautiful, beautiful weather conditions coming up for even the early and mid part of next week as well. So if you're on vacation all of next week, looks like you've got good weather coming up. So for everything live, it's GardenStateWeather.com, GardenStateWeather.blogspot.com, Twitter, Facebook, and Google+. I'm forecaster Robert Smith. You have a beautiful Monday. We'll be back in video form tomorrow morning.